First up, viewers, we have some big breaking news coming in. Major action by Kerala police in the Kozhikode suicide case. Vlogger Shimjitha has been taken into custody in connection with the death of 41-year-old Deepak. Police say Shimjitha, who is the prime accused in the case, was arrested from her relative's house in Kozhikode. And the case relates to the death of Deepak, who allegedly died by suicide after the woman accused him of harassment during a bus journey. Kerala police are now investigating the sequence of events leading up to the suicide of Deepak, and further questioning of the accused is also underway. So the vlogger who put out that YouTube video has been taken into custody, and she was at her relative's house when the crackdown was initiated. So what we know so far is that Deepak, who faced these allegations, died by suicide, and now, days after him taking the extreme step, the person who uploaded the video claiming harassment has been taken into custody. We have Vivek joining us live. Vivek, tell us about what's really happening as far as the investigation is concerned, and also the motive behind detaining this vlogger.
Deepak died by suicide. That's on Sunday morning that he died by suicide. Because on Friday there was an incident where while Deepak was traveling in a bus, a vlogger, who's also a YouTuber called Shimjitha Mustafa, had actually come close to him and actually shot a video and later posted it in social media saying that Deepak had touched her inappropriately. But later, once the video was being checked closely by the police and in social media, it was clearly found that Deepak did not intentionally touch her. It was just that she actually went and touched Deepak, and she made out a story where this person called Deepak had actually touched her inappropriately, and she actually gave her own explanation on this matter. Later, the police filed a case against her on abetment to suicide. Remember, Deepak was totally, when this video came out in social media, Deepak was totally disturbed for 2 days. That's from Friday to Saturday night. And he has even discussed with his friends on filing a case against Shimjitha. But while his friends were about to talk to him on Sunday morning, by Sunday morning around 7 o'clock, he took the extreme step by hanging himself inside his house. Now, this particular incident has led to massive outrage across Kerala, especially in social media circles and across the state. And it also became a story which was taken up by national media. And remember, after that, Shimjitha was missing. She was absconding. Police has been searching for her. And today she was found hiding inside her relative's house in Vadagara. And she is now being taken into custody by the police. Remember, she was about to file an anticipatory bail, but before that, the police could actually arrest her, and she'll be produced before the court now. And Deepak's parents, especially his father and mother, for whom there is no one left right now because he was his only son, and they said that she should be given the maximum punishment. No other person should come across such a fate like what Deepak did. And many people have been demanding the arrest of this YouTuber across social media for the last 2 days. And today, she is going to be produced in the court, and it needs to be seen as what decision the court is going to take as far as this matter is concerned.
That's right. And Vivek, Deepak, who clearly stated in his, side of the argument with his close friends, according to sources, what we understand is that Deepak had no role to play. He didn't harass this particular YouTuber, but putting out a video against a person on social media, especially if you have a huge fan following and also, huge following on social media, this also tarnishes the reputation of a common man who claimed innocence before he took the extreme step. So how is the parents of Deepak and the family of Deepak, trying to fight this case?
Let me tell you, I tried to reach out to some of the relatives of Deepak, but I happened to speak to a friend of Deepak in Kozhikode. He says that the family is totally shattered. Now, yes, they are going to legally take up this case. They are going to, produce a very strong case against Shimjitha. As far as this matter is concerned, they will be approaching the court in case she's been given bail by the court today, because it's going to be very crucial. They say that it is nothing but a clear case of abetment to suicide, because remember, in this particular case, what Shimjitha initially did is she actually took a video without and after that she posted it in social media. And if you look at this particular the incidents that happened inside this bus, Shimjitha did not have any kind of reaction. If she had felt uncomfortable at that point of time, she should have reacted. She has not reacted at that point of time. Neither did she inform the conductor or the driver or any of the co-passengers. And later she said that she's filed a complaint with the police. But later we found that there was no complaint that's been lodged with the police. So it's very, very clear from this entire sequence of events that Shimjitha, the YouTuber, was trying to malign the image of this particular person called Deepak, and she want to make this video viral and get more likes, shares, and views. And this is something that has happened. Remember, this video got nearly 2.3 lakh views, and nearly 12,000 people had commented on this particular video, and many people even